What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. Now, I'm sure as a lot of you saw opening up social media this morning, there are a ton of behind the scenes photos and footage now of Jon Bernthal's Punisher in full Punisher garb on set with Daredevil. And because of some of the plot leaks that we've had leading up to the release of this behind the scenes footage and shots, and because of what we know from details inside the photos, we can actually tell quite a bit about the plot. Not only what's going on with Kingpin and his mayoral directive for an anti-vigilante task force, we'll talk about that, but also in terms of what the Punisher is doing alongside Daredevil and his main role in the new rewritten series, Daredevil Born Again. We're breaking it all down, the behind the scenes first look footage of Jon Bernthal's Punisher. But first, if you could grab the subscribe button. We do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews to the occasional industry insider report and rumor like we're covering today and everything in between. So if that sort of thing's for you, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. That will automatically enter you to win our ongoing PS5 giveaway. The next one is right around the corner with the finale of X-Men 97. Again, all you gotta do, be a sub, leave a comment if you want. Stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so first up, two things. Number one, the normal spoiler warning. This is official behind the scenes footage and set shots that are leaking out all over the internet. No different than anything we've had like for Deadpool and Wolverine, or even the first iterations of the Daredevil shots with Bullseye. But if you want to go into the unknown not known, if you don't want to see this stuff or hear about what Punisher is going to be doing in the Daredevil series, now would be your time to back out of the video. Also, because these images started getting watermarked by multiple outlets, now are showing up on Getty Images, I am not going to roll the dice and put any of those photos in this video. I may use one for the thumbnail. In the meantime, if you want to see all of these photos and videos, you can follow me over on Instagram at IamFires. I will have them all up, at least under my story, and probably in a post as well. Again, you can follow me over on Instagram, because if someone asks me to take them down there, it's not a big deal. Here, they'll just get copyright struck, and I'm trying to avoid that at the channel. In the meantime, we finally see Jon Bernthal's Punisher returning in Daredevil Born Again. Not only that, he's side by side with Daredevil in what looks like an action sequence where they're both in costume. What's even more than that is there's someone else who's also on set, who's clearly not Jon Bernthal's Punisher because he has a mask off, we can see his face. He's also wearing an identical costume, all black with a huge skull painted on the front. Again, if he had a mask on, you would think that it was the Punisher. Now rewind the clock back about 6 months ago when we were first hearing about what the reboot for Daredevil Born Again might look like after Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige and the rest of the team decided to rip up what they had already filmed for the series and start again from scratch. Daniel Rickman weighed in and said that not only would Jon Bernthal's Punisher be a part of the series now with the rewrite, but that specifically, Frank Castle would be going after corrupt law enforcement that had misappropriated his skull symbol, the Punisher symbol, and were now using it. Now, we know left over from what we saw in Echo that Fisk will be running for mayor. We also heard rumors that one of his first directives as mayor would be putting into place an anti-vigilante task force. We were able to get a close-up of one of the patches on the costume. Again, all of this stuff will be over on my Instagram, and we now know that that is the task force that we see the law enforcement that's misappropriating the symbol. So there's an intersection here of a ton of different storylines, but ultimately it's going to be vigilantes like the Punisher and Daredevil against what Fisk is putting in place as law in New York City. Now, there is another villain from the original rewrites that seem to have survived in Muse, but might have been replaced by Bullseye at this point. But of course, Fisk is the ultimate villain here. He's the big bad of the show, and where this all leads is eventually into, hopefully, fingers crossed, Spider-Man 4, where we can see Peter Parker-less Spider-Man teaming up with the likes of Daredevil and Punisher. Man, an absolute dream come true, and the uniting of ground-level heroes and or vigilantes in New York City to ultimately take out Fisk Kingpin. Now, I'm sure there were a ton of you like me who were just excited to see Jon Bernthal back as Punisher this morning and all this behind-the-scenes set footage. And really, by all accounts, what we've seen now with the returning cast, them treating it as a direct extension of the Netflix show, Marvel counting the Netflix shows now as canon, it seems like they've gotten this project on track. And I'm going to come out and say it. Daredevil, Punisher, shows like this set the bar so high for Marvel television shows, and it was intrinsic with the fact that they were so raw and so violent. It fit the characters, especially for Jon Bernthal's Punisher. Anything less than that on Disney Plus would have been a major letdown, and apparently Kevin Feige and Marvel Studios understood this, and that's a good thing because now they have an opportunity to actually make good on what those projects set up beforehand, give us an extension of those storylines. But that is easier said than done. They have such huge shoes to fill, and for the exact same reason, because they really did set the bar. And I'm just hoping that Marvel and Disney are willing to go all the way with this, since they've decided to embrace the original spirit of those shows in the first place, and it's extremely exciting to see Jon Bernthal's Punisher back in that role. I think I speak for a lot of us when I say they really need to keep the same raw emotion and by extension violence that's the hallmark of these characters in order to capture the essence of the show that it seems like they're going for. And at this point, with this track record, it's just hard for me to see them doing that. Maybe not. Maybe they have learned their lesson, and with the mature projects we've been getting recently and the ones we're getting on the horizon like Daredevil and Wolverine, there's room for this project to be as violent as I want it to be, because then that's what will give this show the chance to be the show that we all want it to be. You guys let me know all your thoughts down below though. I am all ears as always. Again, follow me over on Instagram at IamFires to see a lot of this. It'll be under my story. Check it out there. Quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. Okay, we're still giving away PlayStation 5s here at the channel, and we're going to continue to do so until the PlayStation 5 Pro comes out, and then we'll switch over. In the meantime, we just announced a brand new winner for the launch of X-Men 97. In fact, he just DM'd me on Instagram, showed me a picture. He just got it this past weekend. We'll have another winner next month to coincide with the finale of X-Men 97. If you want to be entered to win, or for any of the other future giveaways here at the channel, all the same rules will always apply. Hit the subscribe button because you need to be a subscriber, then leave a comment down below, and because it's truly random, the more videos you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. All winners will always be announced live in the end of the video with my voice in the winning comment shown on screen. If you like today's video, I'd sincerely appreciate it if you hit the like button, and the best way to keep up with the content here at the channel is to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. Please stay safe and vigilant on any YouTube channel where prizes are given away regularly. Years ago, we dealt with a problem that apparently is still rampant on the platform as they've been targeting my friends' channels. That is to say, if you're anywhere, Instagram, YouTube, any platform, and you should get a comment, please try to remember that anybody can take a content creator's photo, claim to be that content creator, and the whole ruse is to comment that you've won something and then get you to respond. Never share your information on a third-party app like Telegram or WhatsApp, and please try to remember that no content creator, not myself or anyone else, will ever charge you for the shipping if you win a prize for that channel. That's a dead giveaway that it's a scam. Be safe, be vigilant, and if you should get a comment like that, again on any platform, report the comment directly to the platform. YouTube is super fast about deleting those comments, and you're really doing everybody at the community a service, not just helping out the content creator, but everywhere that account has commented now disappears. So just think of how many people you're saving going through the same mess. The best way to keep up with the content at the channel has always been to hit the notification bell with all notifications turned on. And as always, if you like today's video, I'd appreciate it if you hit the like button. My name's Michael Roman. Find me in a couple of places, Instagram and Twitter at IamFires. You can also find me on Spotify, YouTube, Amazon, Apple, iTunes, wherever you listen to original music with the name All Fires. And while I sincerely appreciate you checking my music out, thanks for checking this channel out. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.